What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another Heart Over Height episode. Today we're going to be doing an NBA chain quiz that I found this on Sporkle.com. So if you do enjoy this kind of content, do me a huge favor, smash the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, comment down below on if you've done this quiz and how hard it was for you. So with that being said, let's get right on into it. So this episode, it's 53 questions and it's a chain quiz. So I got 53 questions. I got to fill in each one. And if I get one answer wrong, then I fail the quiz. So with that being said, let's get into it. We have a 10-minute timer here. Click the NBA to start. So it seems as if these are in alphabetical order, with the A's being on the top, Z being on the bottom. So NBA right there, which was won in 2019 by the Toronto Raptors. If you remember that, that's when Kawhi Leonard hit the shot. See Toronto right there, carried by Finals MVP Kawhi Leonard. And by the shot, I mean the one against Philly, where it bounced around the rim a handful of times before going in. Probably the greatest buzzer beater I have ever seen in my life. Kawhi Leonard, who was drafted by the Indiana Pacers, then traded on draft night for George Hill to the San Antonio Spurs, Indiana. That was in 2011. See that right there. Pick number 15, right outside of the lottery. Same pick as this MVP. So we see here Anthony Davis, Aaron Baines, not those guys. Draymond, nope. Dwayne Wade, nope. Giannis was 15 and MVP, so we'll keep that in mind. Let me just make sure. Kevin Durant, no. Kobe, Kyle Lowry, Lonzo, Phoenix, RJ Barrett, Steven Adams, no. Okay, Giannis, who won the MVP award the same year the Raptors did win, 2019, the same year as this player retired. Okay, so we did see Dwayne Wade earlier, so that's an option. Another option would be Kobe, but I believe that was 2016. So I do think it is Dwayne Wade, who won an Olympic gold medal alongside Kobe in 2008. Captain of the team was Kobe, who was born in Philly. Now, the only reason I know this is because I did a Kobe quiz, and I got that answer wrong. So, Philly right here, the same place as this 2019 NBA champion. I believe that would be Kyle Lowry from what we saw earlier. He went to Villanova, also located in that area. Was arrested in 2010 or 2012. I think it would be 2012 for, there's two options here: illegal possession of weed or abusing a female referee. And I don't think Kyle Lowry would have done the weed one. I can't see him doing the female referee, but that is right. Unlike Kwame Brown, who was arrested for possession of weed, which is legal in California, that has the home of this many teams: Kings, Clippers, Lakers, Warriors. 4. The number of this player. So Anthony Bennett wore like 15. Anthony Davis does not wear 4. Aaron Baines wears like 45 or something like that. Draymond wears like 35. Isaiah Hicks did wear 4. But this is a very... Now, this quiz was made in 2019, so let's keep that in mind. So I'm going to have to go back on my knowledge in the NBA. I don't think it's not up to date. Let's see. RJ Barrett wears 3, I believe, something like that. Zion wears number 1. So it's got to be Isaiah Hicks, who plays for, at the time, 2019, did play for the Knicks, who acquired draft pick in the 2019 draft. That's Zion's draft class, so that is RJ Barrett at number 3. The Knicks went on to draft RJ, who went to Duke with the same as Zion, selected number 1 overall. The same draft position as this ex-star Pelican. That has to be that Anthony Davis we saw earlier, who was recently traded to the Lakers. Recently being that era, just before the bubble. He was traded for a package of what was it? Brandon Ingram, Lonzo, and such. Brandon Ingram not being on here, Lonzo makes sense. Who's a key member of could be the Triple Bs. I was looking initially for like the Pelicans, but I think it is Triple B. Who is a company founded by his father, being LeVar Ball, right next to Lonzo, who played college basketball for... Now, this one I do not know. I don't know where he went to college. Looks like we only have one college here. being the Washington State. But then I do know he went to play football, did not get drafted, and then signed with the Panthers. Yeah, so not drafted, undrafted here. Same as this NBA champion. Anthony Bennett was drafted. Aaron Baines, I believe, drafted. Also not an NBA champion. Draymond was second round. Jeremy Lin was undrafted, but I don't know if he was. What squad? Would it be the Raptors? I think it is, because Steven Adams was drafted. Kevin Durant obviously drafted. I think it's. He entered the draft. It has to be 2010 because it's not 1968. There we go. Where this player led in points per game. Of all the players here, it's got to be Kevin Durant, who played with the Warriors in 20. Who have star power forward Draymond Green, who is famous for kicking people in the nuts. Okay. The most noticeable one was on Steven Adams, of course, who is from New Zealand. Right here. Same as Aaron Baines. I knew that there was a connection there. When I saw Steven Adams and Aaron Baines, I was looking for that. Who currently plays for. So at the time, I don't think he's ever played for the Bucks. I don't know if he was on the Wizards in 2019. I remember him on Celtics pretty much. So I think it is the Phoenix Suns, though. I do know a little bit of time spent there. So I will go with the Phoenix Suns, who were founded. Obviously, it's got to be in 68, unless they're referring to that as 1966. But the same as, interesting. Now, there's too many of these Washington answers here to where it makes me think it's not Washington here. It very well could be. I think I'm going to shoot the Bucks, though. I don't know when they were. The most amount of wins they had in a season, I do believe this most amount of wins is from Giannis. So I do think it's 66. I mean, there's no other answer. In the same season, 1971, they won the NBA Finals, defeating Baltimore Bullets, who relocated to Washington and was renamed now that Baltimore Bullets one I did have to find. I was not I was looking at this box score here, just seeing what they had here. Kareem just going crazy. Wes Unseld. Interesting. So yeah, that was I was just curious on the sweep or what the series was exactly, and it was a sweep 4-0 there. So Bucks did beat the Bullets right there. Relocated to Washington and was renamed. Okay, so it's one of these two, either the Capitol or the Washington Bullets. I do know Capital City Go-Go is the G League team that used to. Gosh, this one is I'm gonna go with Washington Bullets. Damn, I was wrong. All right, well, I'll get us right back to where we were, and we'll keep going. Just have some more fun with it. All right, so we're back here. So I know, I had guessed the Washington Bullets because it was between the Washington and Capitol Bullets. Didn't get that right, so we'll go ahead and go with the Capitol Bullets, whose name lasted for how many seasons? It's got to be one. That's the only number left. And then was renamed the Washington Bullets, again, because the Wizards is what they are now. And I do know that they were the Bullets at one time, Washington Bullets, and that's their G League team, who are known today as the Washington Wizards, whose G League team is called Capital City Go-Go. I heard the Go-Go, and I think it's a very unique name. I think they should look to change it, and congrats, you've completed the pretty darn easy chain quiz. I'm a poor Aussie bloke, so please like and share. To make your win official, click Anthony Bennett. So, if you guys did enjoy this kind of content, do me a huge favor and like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I will drop the link to this game in the description down below, so if you do want to do it yourself, feel free, challenge your friends, other things. There's also all sorts of quizzes on this website, so go crazy, guys. Again, this has been another Heart Over Height, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.